How's that? I think I got it this time. I just didn't have the stupid microphone on. I'm such a dingy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I almost shut that one down too. Yeah. See, I frazzled myself up from rushing and not leaving myself enough time in between things that I was doing to and what time is it now? I'm 9 minutes late. I could say better late than never. Oh, William, you did make it tonight. Awesome. I'm glad you got my reply in my email there. Perfect. Happy for you to join. Let's see who shows up tonight. Yeah. Pretty good week this week. So I'm just going to wait for a couple of minutes so nobody misses what was up with my week this week. Well, I guess to me it's exciting. I don't know who to anybody else it might be. I was out helping my sister yesterday, clearing out some old furniture out of her house and working in the garden a little bit. Yeah, she had this like 70 foot or 70-inch TV, you know, those big ones that are like 3 feet wide. And I pulled it out of the house by myself. Yeah, I rocked that. Yeah. So it's so nice because the nice weather, right? You can see the light shining in from the big window there, right? So it's nice to have it stay light out for longer than it has been, right? Oh, cup of coffee, do a couple of ums. Oh yeah, lots of humidity in the air though. You can see all the curls and stuff coming in. Did you like that one, Linda? That was a really nice comment you left for me on that one. Yeah, it'll be a little while before I can get back to the comments tonight. But I thought tonight would be a good night to go live. And then maybe see if some of my live can drive my videos. Oh, yeah. That would be nice. Yeah. So, what am I planning? Oh, like I said, I was on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's going really, really well. I've got three sponsor offers over on Instagram. I've been over on YouTube for 5 years. Yeah. Yeah. So I just, YouTube, I'm waiting for YouTube. I'm not doing nothing till YouTube takes off. And I haven't worked with any of that. So I've got to figure that out over there on Instagram, right? I just started posting daily and a couple of times a day, sometimes over on Instagram. And then what I'm doing is I'm documenting my diet journal over there. And it's really popular too. Well, I think it's popular. It's like more views than I have in a long time. Oh, that was Andrew. Andrew just finished the video. He just sent me a thumbs up there. So Andrew should be in here any minute. Oh, Nancy's in here too. Awesome. Yeah, wait till you hear from Sharon. Sharon emailed me this morning. I'm sure she'll be in here. I told her I was going to go live tonight, so I don't know what's taking her so long. Yeah, but she got some good news too. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so what's going on with everybody tonight? Anything exciting? I can smell my chicken burning on the stove. So I'm really sorry. I don't mean to do this. Just give me 1 second. I forgot my viewers. Sorry, I know you can hear me. I wasn't thinking there. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just my dinner here, some chicken and tomatoes and mushrooms and some banana peppers. And yeah, I've been doing really, really good on my diet. I've lost almost 10 pounds now. Yeah, but I've been documenting it over there on my Instagram. So it'd be pretty awesome if you guys went over to my Instagram and followed me over there. Yeah, so probably after I talk to you guys here. I'll make a little post for my Instagram. Oh, Nancy. Oh, Nancy. And I was thinking of you the other night, when I was doing my affirmations and stuff, and I threw a nice thought your way and everything. I really hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, a massive one. Maybe don't hang out with us. Maybe, just hit that Nancy button. Don't type or anything. Just give us happy faces and stuff, right? Every once in a while, just to show that you're here. Oh, Nancy, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I've been so lucky in my life, like I've had operations and stuff, but they were always, cosmetic. They were never really, well, I guess the one operation I had was serious. But yeah, not because I've ever been like seriously ill. Mind you, I did have the measles when I was 1 years old. And yeah, my mom said I almost died from that, but yeah, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, Nancy. Oh, if I had known, if I had known, and maybe, when you popped into my head that day, when I was doing my affirmations, and I thought, oh, I'll just throw Nancy a nice thought, and maybe, that was a sign for me to actually say, hey, shoot Nancy an email, right? Or go find her on Facebook. You do that, Nancy. You do that. Just show us a little happy face every once in a while if you can find yourself a little happy face. Oh, look at my supper. I don't want to be like being rude and eating dinner in front of everybody. That's how so far behind I am today. Yeah, I had a day, but I think I've got it almost done. Mind you, I've still got half my spring clothes all over my bedroom. Yeah, but yeah, I've been doing really, really good on my diet. I've been basically doing chicken and vegetables and condiments because I like condiments. I like ketchup and mustard, and I did the Atkins diet when I was how old was I when I did the Atkins? I don't remember, but oh, yeah. And I lost 160 pounds in 8 months. But my skin went bad after that. My hair went bad after that. Yeah, you have to stay on top of your nutrients when you do those kind of diets, right? Like even me, like, see, I got my Centrum here, and I use the sports ones, right? I don't use the 55 plus or whatever. I use the heavy duty. They're an extra $2, but for an extra $2, you get all the good stuff that you need, right? And then I use like calcium, magnesium, and yeah, I just found out I needed that magnesium. That's why I got problems, I'm sure. And then I take biotin. Biotin is really, really good for your hair and your skin and your nails. So, even guys, right? Like if you're losing your hair, you're all stressed out that you're losing your hair. This might work. You take a couple of these capsules every day. I usually do this stuff like right before I go to bed because, altogether they're kind of acidic, right? So yeah. I don't know how I got on track about the vitamins. I'm sure it had something to do. I'm sure it had something. Oh yeah, because we do these strict diets, right? And you got to figure out a way to do fiber. And what did I find for fiber here? I found this ultra fiber pills with prunes, made with prunes, and they're just little capsules, right? Yeah, so that's what diets do to you, right? Yeah. And it's pretty good too, because even though I'm hungry, like I'm just doing stuff. So it makes it don't, so that I don't even think about the food, right? Oh, that's nice of you to say, but it'll make you jealous too, right? Because see, look at that mushroom. Yum. When I was a kid, I couldn't touch vegetables. Like I didn't eat any vegetables at all. As an adult, I love vegetables, but there's still a few that I really, really hate, right? Like I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't like asparagus, um, okra, ugh, and but I think I like almost maybe kale. Maybe I don't like kale because I'm not really sure what you do with kale if you cook it. Like I've seen it cook like spinach and stuff. Who has a kale recipe out there? What do you do with kale? Does anybody eat kale out there? Yeah, I don't even know if I've even tried kale, but I've seen it cooked. I love beets. Pickled beets. Yeah. I had a garden one time where everything just died except for the beets. And boy, did I have a ton of beets. Yeah, I love beets. And then I've got some banana peppers. I like the banana peppers too. I usually put like half a jar in a quesadilla, right? With my chicken quesadillas when I make them, I'll like use almost a half a jar. And I don't eat a lot of spicy, right? But there's certain things that I do like that's spicy. Like I like jerk. Jerk is really good. Yeah, it's kind of scratchy, right? It's kind of like a scratching pad or something. It's just there's no moisture to it or anything. It's just dry and it looks like lettuce, but yeah, it certainly doesn't taste like lettuce. Yeah. So, oh, okay. Here's some stuff from this week. So this week on Instagram, I've already had like people contacting me all week to sponsor me on my channel. I've never had sponsorships on my channels before. Like I don't even know how to do sponsorships on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you guys should all go to Instagram and following me over there, right? Because yeah, it seems like my little diet journal. Yeah, I'm on diet day number 8. And I'm doing really good. And I'm making really interesting posts and stuff. Like my posts when I go grocery shopping, like you guys all know, I go grocery shopping with my sisters on Saturdays, right? So I tape this in the grocery store, getting groceries and stuff like that. And sometimes I just post pictures, and sometimes I do little clips from my explores and stuff. And yeah, just trying to see, try different things. I know I'm spreading myself out, but I don't know. Maybe I'm in kamikaze mode now. Yeah. Well, that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, I came up with that right off the top of my head. It's Prairie Dodgers. Yeah. All my media is Prairie Dodgers. My Twitter, my Instagram. Yeah. My Twitter account is for community, right? So I do a lot of city and provincial stuff with my Twitter. And on top of that, well, here's another thing. I do Doors Open Winnipeg every year, right? And I always get to like stand at the door and greet the people and say, "Oh, next tour in 20 minutes." That's what I do when I volunteer usually, right? But I always fill the application out, I would like to be a tour guide, or put me in the exchange district or anything. And then so this week I put my volunteer in, right? And then and of course I check the box. Of course I want to be the tour guide. Like I know downtown pretty good. Oh, I think I do anyway. Mostly on the other side of the street. Now, this side of the street, I'm doing some research and studying and stuff because I want to get the story down packed. But yeah, they gave me the art space in Winnipeg. I'm so excited as a tour guide this year. I'm so excited. And I said I gave them 2 days so that I could do like what it is. It's old stone block heritage buildings and and just not from downtown, but from all over the city, everything that has a history and stuff. And then they open up the doors to the public. So some of these buildings are still there, but are so old they're not safe. Well, I guess they would be safe if they're letting people in, or they're just don't have tenants in them yet. Some of them are establishments and businesses that have been around for like 100 years, right? Some of them are like, again, the Exchange District and the art space. And then we got a whole bunch of churches and schools open up, and they open up the doors, right? So this is what I wanted to do, right? Like if there was some way that they would let me in, because they have lots of really, truly amazing buildings that I think I would just do such a good job filming each one, exploring each one. And then I would have content for my channel, and then I would promote them. Yeah. But in any case, that's Heritage Winnipeg. So, you know, if you want to follow some interesting stories, they really have like interesting articles about Manitoba, you know, the history and the stories, and about the families, you know, and the culture and everything. You would just absolutely love it over there. But that's Heritage Winnipeg. I don't have a link for you, but yeah, easy to find on Twitter. Yeah, they're probably my, yeah, I guess they probably would be my favorite follower over there. Yeah, that I like to follow. They have interesting stories. I follow lots of interesting people, right? But over on my Twitter, I do community over there, but I also share my social media, the people I follow, you know, all my tweeting out of all the excellent videos. I looked at how many videos I have watched. Now, those might be half of the videos I watch, right? Because the other half, because before when you liked your video, it would get automatically posted to your other platforms. And lots of those videos were for me, right? And not for my platform. So those ones I didn't share, right? Which would probably be just as equal to as many. I think I'm getting close to 3,000 or 4,000 videos that I have seen on YouTube. I watch a lot. I watch a lot of video. I watched a video but yeah, but I watched the whole thing, so it was all good. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a mouthful here. Mm. 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 Banana peppers wrapped in mushroom. How tasty was that? Yeah, I just made a chicken breast, just fried up a chicken breast for me. I'm trying. And it's really good too, because now that I'm dieting, I don't have a pile of dishes going on in the kitchen too. So I can get more stuff done because I'm not spending time cleaning up that kitchen, right? I just go in there to make my coffee, and I use the same frying pan that I use in the morning for my eggs to use at night. And then I wash it, and then it's all ready for the next day. So yeah, this might work out pretty good for me. But yeah, I got my 10-speed, or not 10-speed, my mountain bike out, right? So I really, really, really enjoy bike riding. And I think next week, me and my sister, we're going to start swimming too. And we're going to get the swimming under our belts too. Yeah, it's lots of fun making lots of changes, and not just here too, right? Like in here too. So that's all pretty neat. And I think that's maybe, you know, and I'm thinking, you know, when you diet, people just want to lose the weight, lose the weight, lose the weight. But then as soon as they stop the diet, then they gain the weight again, right? And that's because they have problems when they lose the weight. So unless you solve the problems, then the weight's just going to come off when you stop dieting, right? If you solve the problems and you lose the weight, then there's no reason to stuff your face to take care of the problems, right? Yeah, I think I was a serious emotional eater. Yeah. I laugh at that, almost like pride, right? Yeah, funny. So, what's everybody doing tonight? You're still talking about the beets. You know, when I lived out in Edmonton, and I was saying about that big garden I had, right? And all that grew was the beets. So I canned all these beets and everything. and we ate beets forever. Now I know what beets do to your pee, but my husband had no idea what beets did to your pee. And he thought he was dying for like 2 weeks. He thought he was dying, and he was afraid to tell me that there was something wrong. And all he was doing was, and I laughed at him when he told me he was telling me the bad news. And I was laughing at him. But I always tell that because I always think it's just like a funny story, right? But it's kind of sweet at the same time. But yeah, I thought it was a funny story. Yeah, you don't want to be eating too many beets. Yeah, and if you do, I hope you just heard this conversation so you know what the issue was. My Instagram is Prairie Dodgers. Linda. Yeah, that would be awesome if you want to follow me on that one. Yeah, because I'm really gonna kick down on this diet this time. And I've been feeling pretty good. I was just thinking to myself, like last week, when I first took this apartment, when I separated from my husband, 37, I was 37 years old, and I came here. And I was so weak, I couldn't even get up those 3 flights of stairs. And that probably lasted for 5 or 10 years, right? And it wasn't because I was overweight. I just not healthy with the vitamins and taking care of myself. Now I run up and down those things. Past couple of years, I feel younger now than I did at 37. It's kind of weird, but I do. And the only reason I do it is because I notice when I get to the top of the stairs, I'm not going, right? Like I'm just like, oh, I could do another flight, right? Yeah. But maybe it's because I've gotten used to it so much over the years. But yeah, I don't know why it's just feeling like that the past couple of years. Oh, Aaron's here. Awesome, Aaron. What are you up tonight, Aaron? Did you get to see everybody there? Get to see my video that I uploaded tonight? Go watch it if you want, and then come back to the live. I'm going to hang out tonight for an hour or so. Yeah. Everybody, it takes about 20 minutes or so for people to start really rolling in. Yeah. And lots of people know too that I do go live at 7:00, but at the same time, they don't see how my brain works. But at the same time, I uploaded a video, so they might not think that I would upload and go live. Oh, see, Owen made it in. Awesome. Hey, Owen. I'm just having dinner right now. My whole day was just flying by me. Yeah, I was all yeah, that's where I was. Yeah, Owen, Nancy had a major seizure last week, so she's recovering. So you're gonna have to pick up the slack on booting people. Let's see how bad you can get tonight, Owen. Yeah, don't mess with Owen. Yeah. Yeah, she's not feeling well. She's recovering right now. So, but you can go, if you backtrack on the comments, she mentioned what she was doing. So if you backtrack on the comments, you can see that, because she doesn't want to be, and we don't want her to be either. We know she's there. She'll throw you a happy face or something every once in a while. Oh, look at her. She's still giving her. Nancy, take it easy, okay? Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, I feel so. That was the, yeah. Oh, I feel bad for you, Nancy. I feel bad for you. I'm just waiting for Sharon to pop in, because I'd much rather her, because I was talking to her this morning. So I was kind of waiting for Sharon to pop in so that I could tell her the little bit of news that she got happening on too, right? And once Andrew comes in too, it's not like I have big crowds or anything that you need to like sort people out. Pretty much everybody who's a subscriber on my channel is a moderator. Just because it's fun. Isn't it fun? I think it's fun. Plus, it draws my attention, right? So when I see their name, then I can take a look to see who they're talking to and stuff. Oh, Pat's here too. Excellent. You're not your what, Linda? Did you like my video, Owen? Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Like I didn't even put a foot on a stair on that one. That's gonna come down. Yeah, no saving those buildings. Yeah. But I'm glad I got down there. Right? This time I got some good footage because I think the last time was all in 720, like I did all those explores in 720. So this time I got all three of them. Remember the shanty town too, to that train station? I think I'll post that next week. I didn't do the whole town because it was flooded in there, but I'm sure I can paste some of the footage that I had from the last time I was there in there so everybody gets a good idea. Oh, yeah. Did you and yeah, and the train station was just as bad. Just as bad. Yeah, when those fall, those ones are going to fall flat. They're not going to be a little bit hang here and a little bit hang there. The whole place is ready to fall. Yeah, the only thing holding. Oh, Kathy's here. Okay, Kathy, what are you up to tonight that's going to take you away today? Yeah. I know 7 o'clock. I always try and figure out a good time for us to go live, so that everybody can join in. But I never know when I can go live. And, I'm always afraid if I commit to a certain day, then I'm not going to be able to make it on some days, right? So I try not to commit to anything that I can't follow through with, because that's one of my things that just really bothers me is when I say, oh, let's do this. And then I don't do that. To me, that's that's not keeping your word, right? So I'd much rather not commit myself to saying that, because then I don't have to break my word, right? Yeah, Kathy. Kathy got her stick. For those of you who weren't here last week, her stick came in and she really liked it. And Sharon, I heard, is using her stick all the time. Yep. And now we're working on Owen's stick. His next. He sent me an email for the measurements. So I got that, Owen. I got your measurements. So I'll start working on that stick. But I would like to get something really nice, something with some really nice colors and stuff in there. Like, I'd love to do a diamond willow. I haven't done a diamond willow for a long time. Yeah, maybe I'll do you a diamond willow. They're usually a little bit wider because you dig into those sticks further, because the deeper you dig into the stick, the more stain comes out, the more colors come out. So it's usually, a kind of a stick. So oh yeah, Kathy, go to bed. Yes, go to bed. I keep forgetting that too. I keep missing some lives in the morning too, right? Because of that. Because okay, well, I got a live at 11 o'clock, and then, I can't do the calculation, from where they are to catch the live when they go on. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I did. I gave you a black cap, or did I give you a white cap? I can't remember. Yeah, I usually like to give black caps for the bottom of the sticks, because that way you can beat them up and stuff. Sometimes when you put the white ones on, they look really nice for about a week, and then they get all dirty and scuffy, and then you can't get that stuff off, and then your stick doesn't look nice, right? But I can't remember if I gave her a white one or a black one. Oh, I did give you a black? Oh, good, good. Yeah, because I'm thinking about your stick, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope I didn't give her a white one. It wouldn't have looked nice with that stick. Yeah, and I wanted to go to the store and because I usually buy nice cards and make nice notes for it and everything. My sister says, oh, well, if you want to wrap the stick up real fast, I'll take it to the post office for you. She's going to the post office, right? So I got this, Tracy, and I'm going 100 miles an hour trying to wrap it. And then I forgot to give it to her anyway. But I wasn't going to unwrap it to do a better job. Did you get the little note that I put underneath though? Yeah. Oh, and we got the bottle dump too, right? Me and Ray are going out, I think, this Sunday. We're going to take the side by side out to the trail. So that'll be a good adventure, right? Do some ATVing out there. Yeah. There's a place that I want to go up north, right? And I don't think it's any more difference in distance than the place he wants to go. And the place I want to go is got abandons all inside because it was old crown land, right? So all the old houses are inside the bushes there. And one of my subscribers told me about it, so I wanted to go see it. Yeah. So I'm trying to convince him for that. I probably could. I'm pretty good at that. But yeah. You just have to endure a little bit of cranking and then you get what you want. Yeah, like I said, Owen, I haven't started it yet. And that's so sweet that you're going to say, when that's what means so much to me when I do my sticks is when people say that, like, they cherish them forever and they'll love their stick. And Kathy said that, Sharon said that about hers. And yeah, if I could do a couple of sticks a year, but just, even now, like, I picked up another platform and I'm losing time altogether. Like, I don't even know like how to stick a full-time job along in there with that. Like, I don't know how I'm even going to manage. But yeah. But like I said, I got the three offers this week for sponsorships. I mean, we haven't talked or anything yet, but they just contacted me through my Instagram. And then again, I was really excited because Heritage Winnipeg gave me the art space, and I'm going to do such a good job. Yeah, I'm just so happy. Yeah. That really made me happy. But then again, like I was saying, how I only picked the 2 days because I wanted to spend two shifts, like, to be able to go and explore all those wonderful buildings myself. But if I'd known I was getting the art space, yeah, I would have taken both days. But you never know. I might get the opportunity to do that the next day. I guess it all depends on the job that I do, right? I'm just kind of playing it by ear today. On my live. I don't think I really had anything. I am reading a good book, and it's Your Life is Waiting Right Now, and it's all about how your feelings affect how things go in your life, and just how to keep yourself cheery and but if you're interested in reading this, it's so far, well, I'm not too far into it. I'm just a few chapters into it, but yeah, really, really, really good book. And then what else am I doing here? I don't think I'm doing too much. Oh, I think I wanted to show you guys. Nah, I don't want to show you that. Another day. It'll mean more if I show it at another time. So that'll be something for anticipation. Somebody can remind me about it somewheres along the road, right? I'm just checking out who's all hanging out with us. What are Volks marches, Pat? Tell us about Volk marches. I never heard of such a thing. We have Volkswagens here. I don't think you're talking about the same thing. Yeah, I got a few Canadians that follow my lives here and my channel. Mostly Americans still, though. Yeah, a lot. a lot, like 70% of my viewers are American. But I'm happy for the Canadian ones too. And it's good too, because I like to represent. And then maybe, if somebody's in the States and they go, oh, well, let's go on a little vacation. Where do you want to go? And they'll say, oh, why don't we go to Manitoba? Right? If I got 2 or 3 people who came to Manitoba because I suggested that they come out here, that would make me happy, right? Yeah. A people's march. Like for like government? Like protests? Oh, I didn't know you were from Washington, Aaron. I thought you were from like down south. When I watch your videos, you always sound southern, and the scenery looks southern too. It almost looks, like those Massachusetts, with the hills and all the beautiful dark green forests and stuff. Yeah, from your videos, I always thought it was kind of like that kind of area. I subscribed to it, didn't I, Nancy? Or Kathy? Didn't I subscribe? Oh, no. I did the other one, your art. I subscribed to your art channel. Yeah, I'm just going to write it down right now, Kathy, for your bottles. Yeah, I did see your posts. Because you did a marmalade jar from England and you did a marmalade jar from Canada, I think. So I saw it somewheres. It got suggested to me somewheres, Kathy. So yeah, but I'm going to write it down just in case that wasn't what it was. And you said that's Instagram? Bottles. Awesome. I'll make sure that I do that. Okay. So it's just for health and wellness, right? To get people to get out and about and enjoy the fresh air. Yeah, I always loved the VW. Well, of course, it was like Herbie the Love Bug, right, Owen? Yeah, I always loved the VWs. But on my Instagram, I posted a little something. Oh no, I posted it also in this YouTube channel. Did I into this video? I'm not quite sure if I mentioned it in my last video. I think I didn't. Oh, I should have added that one little clip in too. But on my Instagram, I found this really neat card, this DeSoto, and it was an old car that I used to have as a young adult, probably 23 or 24 years old, right? And it was like a big mafia car. And it was one of my favorite cars. Well, I haven't had a lot of cars, but I thought it was all my friends would pile into it. We'd go camping and yeah. On rainy days and we had nothing to do, I'd pick up all our friends and we would just sit in the car in the rain and just hang out that way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and yeah, talk to Kathy. Kathy has a YouTube channel that where she does bottle digging. Here, Kathy, I'll give you a wrench there, and then you can drop the link to your channel so that people can find your channel. And yeah, just put your link for your channel there so people can go follow you. Yeah. Kathy's one of our regulars on this channel when we go live and stuff, right? So and it's really neat how we all get to know each other, except I'm just really having a hard time sticking, places where people live. Yeah. I'm just not sticking. I don't even know. I think I've and Sharon, like I think today I already had 2 or 3 emails from her already today, and sometimes I say, oh, she's in San Francisco, and sometimes she's in Oakland, and sometimes she's in Los Angeles. Yeah. What kind of inspection? What are you doing for an inspection? Now I've missed something. I'm going to have to go back and find what he was talking about there. Oh, so it's a work night for you, Andrew. Yeah. I'm just finished. I am done for the day. Yeah. I just I think I better get some housework done is what I need to do. Like I need to get my floors washed and yeah, get some walls washed and yeah. But that's what you do, eh? I chose to go do this path, so I got to figure it out one way or another. Oh, yeah. Oh, and you're really going to like Kathy's channel. Yeah, she has a lot of fun. And and they really like her in her community, right? She's really well known and well loved. They send all the people she hangs with, they send her boxes of jars and bottles and stuff. I think I just left my stove on. I'm just gonna turn it off. I can hear it's on. Oh, silly me. Oh, Kathy, that's nice of you to say. That's nice of you to say. And I'm gonna go do that bottle dig out on Ray's land. I'm gonna go do that in the next week or two. I just need to figure out what Ray wants to do this weekend. He said he was gonna take me exploring, so we'll figure out what he wants to do and then we'll make sure that we get out there, right? Plus, I want to tag the trees for sticks for me to harvest this winter, before the leaves get on them and it gets too heavy for me to get into the brush, right? So I want to get them tagged now so that in the wintertime, next winter, I just have to go in there and just get my trees, right? Yeah. Oh, do you have an accent, Pat? Or did you grow up here? Look it. Pat, I Linda's living in Arkansas too. You can go for coffee. Yeah, I Google because sometimes when I get a rash or something and I go, oh, is that what bed bugs look like? And then I Google, what bed bugs are, and then I run to the bedroom just to check the spots and stuff to see if I've got bed bugs. Yeah, I'm not sure if I even would know what a bed bug looked like if I saw one. That's pretty awesome, right? For the amount of people that we have in tonight, and already we got 2 people. I'm from Manitoba. Anybody from Manitoba out there tonight? Yeah. I love to meet all my Manitoba subscribers. Oh, right. And Karen's not here tonight either. I love Karen. I keep saying I'm going to pick us up coffees and go visit her too, but I haven't gotten to that. I'll make it a point of popping by and saying hi. I think I can direct message her from YouTube. Indiana. We've been to Indiana a couple of times, but I don't remember Indiana. But farming states, right? Indiana is farming states. Now you make me want to go and check for bed bugs. I don't have any rashes. I'm assuming they would. I'm assuming they would bite you, right? See you later, Erin. Oh no, you're going to be right back. You said okay. Well, we'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, doesn't look like I have any Manitobans. Kim usually comes in. Karen usually comes in. They're Manitobans and they like to come hang with me. But yeah, like I said, mostly Americans, right? And I'm happy for that because now I got my passport. Now I've got people to visit when I come to the States, right? Yeah. And I'll go, oh, who's from Arkansas? I'm going to Arkansas. Who's from Arkansas? And then I'll phone you and we'll go exploring. Yeah, you can tour guide me. So I just loved it. I just loved it. You know, I got my pass. Nothing I love more than traveling. Yeah. I should have been a truck driver. Oh, so they hurt. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I guess I don't have bed bugs either, but I usually don't let people in my place either, right? You know, my place. You know, I've my light fixture in the bathroom is broken and it broke this week and I know I've got to phone them and say, "Hey, you want to send somebody out here to come and fix my light bulb?" But I want to make sure my bathroom is clean and everything. You know, I haven't cleaned my bathroom in almost a week. Yeah, so I need to get that done too. Little Rock. Yes, I really want to go south, but in the wintertime, right? Yeah, when it's all cold and I got like 6 feet of snow, you know, especially towards the end of winter. Like, I am so excited when the winter comes. I am so excited for winter, but halfway in, I start praying for spring. Yeah. Yeah, you can only take so much, right? In the winter, especially when it gets really, really bad. Owen, what do you think when me and my sister come to New York that we come visit you? We go out for coffee or something. What do you think of that? Maybe we can meet and I can give you your stick when we go down to New York. Is it New York State or New York City? Yeah, because we're going to New York City, and if I get to New York City, I'm staying there the whole trip. I'm not traveling out of the city because I want to see everything. Yeah, we want to go shopping. We want to do a Broadway play. Yeah, I want to go see the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, and some museums. That would be cool. I'm not sure, Kathy, when we're gonna do that. Like Tracy's still recovering, right? Like she's got to put some weight on and stuff. So when she's feeling better, right? Because we want her to enjoy herself. Today she sent me a whole bunch of pictures. She bought a fire pit today for the backyard. Remember when I did my little live last week when I was sitting out in her backyard and they came home and I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that fire pit's still standing. We better go get a new one if Cindy wants to make little fires in the backyard." No, they didn't say that. Yeah. But yeah, they're trying to do little things. They just paid off their house, right? So now that they don't have to pay their mortgage payments anymore, it's time for them to reinvest and get things done for the house, right? That they've been kind of missing out on doing. And there are some things like it could use a paint job and some new siding on that house. But they live in the number one area, the number one sought after area of the city, right? And she got a really good deal on the property, and yeah, she never has to work again. She got a really good deal on it, and the house is paid for. So yeah, so she's gonna do little things. She's getting some chairs and furniture and stuff like that for her house soon. So yeah, that's my sister Tracy, right? She's amazing. I was saying, for if you follow me on Instagram, like I'm doing that diet journal over there. What was I going to say? Me and I do little videos when I'm in the grocery store and I show my groceries and stuff, right? Yeah. And I've been keeping on my diet really, really good. I didn't even have a cheat day. Oh, Sharon's here. Oh, awesome. I was waiting for you to get here so I could tell everybody. Well, you might as well tell everybody. Well, I'll tell everybody. Sharon got her passport last week and it was hell. And she emailed me. And actually, it was such. Sharon, can I read the email that you sent me? It was almost like it was like something that belonged in like Reader's Digest, right? It was so cute. Yeah. Let me know if I could read it. It was so nice. But yeah, she got her passport. The goal is to get her up here for a vacation, right? We're going to have awesome. She gave me permission to read her email to me, so that's exactly what I'll do. She's doing the same thing as me. She's doing little improvements in her life, right? So that was her big thing. She spent. Oh, I'll read the email and you'll see the the whole thing. Here's the Sharon. Oh, that was a different one. Sorry, everybody. I'm just all over the place. Here it is. Everybody, this is a good one. And Sharon wrote this too. Like Sharon writes, she's a really, really good writer. She goes, I've done it. I've applied for my first ever US passport. They didn't make it easy either. Tried to discourage me every step of the way, but I refused to give up or give up until I'd succeeded. Initially, I bussed down to West Oakland Post Office with my papers, good to go. Even though they were accepting another family's application and it was just 2:15, they told me that they were closing early. Regular closing time is 3:00. And they turned me away without explanation. So I took the BART train. What does BART stand for, Sharon? Let me know what that means. Took the BART train downtown to the other main branch. I arrived there shortly before 3:00, but was informed to apply, I would have to be in line by 2 p.m. He did, however, give me the address of a passport office in UC Berkeley campus that is open until 7. And if you sign up before 6:00, you could do it. So I took the bus to Berkeley, but before I can sign in, I see they posted a sign saying their photo machine's not working. Sorry for any inconvenience. Look at the hell she went through to get her passport, you know? Yeah, I went through hoops too. It doesn't sound like as bad as she did, but yeah, it's an important document, right? So I guess it makes sense that they want to make sure that, not everybody can just fill out a form and get their passport. They want you to really seriously make some work and effort to show that you're serious about it, right? Okay, where did I leave off here? I I proceed to wander around UCB campus until I find an office supply copy shop that takes passport photos and do it there. Then I hurry back where I was before, sign in, wait until 6:30 p.m. when my name is finally called and I take care of business. $185 worth of business. I'm loath to relinquish my OG birth certificate as it's in tatters, my only copy and nearly as old as I am. But they won't accept duplicates and claim it will be returned to me. I've come this far. What else can I do? I hand it over. He folds it up along the torn, worn creases, stuffs it in an open envelope, and staples it to my app, assuring me he'll seal it up prior to sending it off anywhere. Sorry. Worried for it, but satisfied with myself, I take 2 buses back to West Oakland, where I started, and arrive home at 8 p.m. Now I wait. I don't have a criminal record or any aliases. I've never been married, and I'm not currently working. Both my parents are deceased, but both were U.S. citizens, so there shouldn't be any issues with processing my application. Step 1 accomplished. Now step 2 begins. Is that amazing? Is that amazing? My heart just burst when I got that email. She goes on to tell me a little bit too, like during the course of the day, like she's got that done. Now she makes other little goals, right? Yeah. And that's the way you do it, right? When you can't afford to, like whether something's very expensive or it takes a lot of effort, sometimes you just have to do it in little pieces in order to get it accomplished. And if you're not leaving tomorrow, well, that will make it a lot easier. Isn't that amazing? Don't you just love the way Sharon writes? Did you see the personality I put into reading? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But that's just me, right? I like to get right into it. Yeah, getting your passport renewed shouldn't be too much difficulties there. Yeah, but you know what, Sharon? That is so awesome that you kicked yourself in the butt like that. That is so awesome. You must have felt absolutely terrific, absolutely emotionally and physically done too. After doing all that, right? Because I know a lot of hoop jumping, right? Kim's here now. We were just talking about you, Kim, wondering where you were. Oh, you moved to Neepawa? Kim, you didn't move to Neepawa, did you? Neepawa is a small town here in Manitoba. It's one of the prettiest towns it's full of valleys and gullies and beautiful old buildings. Just a beautiful little town, right? But over the decades, it died down, like it was turned into a retirement town, right? But now they have the chicken factories out there, and people from the Philippines have come, so now it's like we have our own Philippine city in Manitoba. I don't know if there's any other places in Canada that has a Filipino city, but Manitoba has one, or at least has one starting, right? Yeah, and that's Neepawa, and what a pretty city it is too. Yeah, well, it's not really a city, but it's getting busier and busier and busier, right? Yeah. But Kim, did you move there? Yeah, I knew that Kim was moving, but I didn't know that she was moving actually from Winnipeg. Wow, congratulations. That must have been a big move. I hope, yeah. That's a long drive. Did you use trucks? Did you have your furniture taken by trucks, or did you guys do it yourself? Yeah, that would have been a lot of, oh yeah, you guys wouldn't have been yeah, you guys wouldn't have been managed to do it on your own. It would have been expensive, I'm sure, though. Canadian American passport doesn't mean you are an American? And I guess that would mean the same for a Canadian, right? Oh, good, Karen. Yeah, if you want to email me, I would be happy to come over for a couple hours this week to help with some cleaning. If you want some help with some cleaning, I would be happy to help you out there. Yeah. Just let me know. I don't know what I got planned for this week, but for sure, I'm sure you can work around whatever my schedule is if it means you got an extra hand to help. Yeah, I know you could use an extra hand. So just email me. Oh, Sharon, I love to hear that. See, Owen, now you got something to look forward to if I ever get started on it. Well, when Sharon comes out, for sure, me and Sharon, we're gonna go up to Black Lake for sure. She'll go crazy. Just for the drive up there is spectacular. And the camping spots at Black Lake, you can't beat them in any other camp spot in Manitoba, in my opinion, anyway. For camp spots, like for provincial camp spots, it's the nicest place for camping. Yeah. So yeah, so as soon as we got the dates down packed, then I will book a couple of days up there, and we'll take the dinghies and we'll float around the lake all day. You can have your dinghy and I'll have my dinghy. We'll just tie a string in between the two and we'll just float around the lake and suntan and chit chat and there's islands all in the lake. And this is a place not very few people go because it's so far away and the roads are so hard on the vehicles, right? Like it's just yeah, trail and it's all carved out of rock, right? The road is all carved out of rock. So it's pretty rough roads up there, but well worth every penny and well worth any repair that you got to get done. That's how amazing that trip. And I do that trip a couple of times every year. Like I said, I didn't do it last year, but this year for sure. This year for sure. You're going to have fun, Sharon. You really will. You really will. Now we might have to work the dates around, what's going on with me because like I said, I don't know what's going on with work. I don't know what's going on with my brand, and I got this Instagram going on now. And yeah, I'm really busy, but, you know, we can get videos, on the trip and everything. So it's all tied into work anyway. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Sharon. Yeah. Yeah, and keep working on. And you have something to look forward to. So when you daydream and look forward to your trip, yeah, it makes it better and it makes it so that you get little things done, right? Like when you go to, you do yard sales or stuff and you say, "Oh, isn't that a nice wrap or isn't that a nice bathing suit?" Or, like you find, go you'll waste the 50 cents, right? Because you're coming up to see me. So what you're doing is you're preparing, right? Yeah. Just think of it that way. Yeah, and just remind yourself that me and you're going to be sitting around the campfire roasting marshmallows and we're going to have nice chit chats and I wish your knees were terrific cuz there is a trail up there that you would think the views you would blow you away, but I know even though it's not super long, it's only an hour. It's all rock. It's all straight up, right? So I don't know. Maybe you can take a nap and I'll do the trail. Or you never know. Maybe something happens and you feel absolutely terrific and might think that you can do it because it's not like physically we can go slow and stuff, but yeah, it all depends on how you feel, right? Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? I'm going to have my first. I thought it was going to be with Karen, right? Because Karen's been inviting me to come out and see her, right? But I don't think. Oh no, Kim. I went to see Kim. Yes, that was last year. She invited me over, and I went over to see Kim. Yeah, but I like hanging with my subscribers. I'm comfortable with you guys. But I also know that I got to be careful too, right? Like, you guys have all been with me for years and years, right? So like I know you, like, like I know where you live. You're not going to mess with me, but I know I have to be careful with, my interactions with people I don't know, right? So, yeah, it's not like I'm not aware. It's just, yeah. Just happy to meet people. And when Sharon's, it just, when she sent me, I got up this morning and I saw that email. I was just like, I did not believe you were going to slam into getting that done the way you did. Yeah. Yeah. I'd give myself a pat on the back for that one, Sharon. I would have given myself a pat on the back for that one. Kim's with that by me. She's only a few blocks away from me, Sharon. Yeah, that's how we met. She said she lived in Winnipeg, and then I said, "Oh, what area?" And then she told me, "Oh, I went, me too." Yeah, lots of people are like that, right? Usually I'm really good once we have some kind of interaction, right? I just need to I just yeah, we just need to have an introduction, if I shake your hand or say hello or anything, right? That's enough. Then I'm good if you say, "Oh, come on into my house." I'm good with that. Yeah. But we're all different, aren't we? Yeah. And those are the kind of things, when we have these kind of little issues and stuff, then that dictates also what kind of jobs, right? That we apply for and stuff. And then those shows like miss opportunities because there's certain things we don't do, right? And if we don't do those things, then we don't get those jobs, right? Don't you get like the meter guys and stuff come into your house? Those are the scary ones to me because they're the ones that they always say on the radio, you got to really watch out for and ask for ID and stuff. So every time they come to the door, they're the ones that make me nervous. Only because you hear about it all the time, right? But I know what you mean. Like I said, I was saying, I have a light fixture that's broken in the bathroom, and I just put a lamp in there, right? So I want to clean up the house and get it done before I have some stranger come into my house to fix the lamp, because I know it's probably going to be a big job because it's it's all rusty and stuff inside the socket. So maybe it just needs a new, what do you call that? I forget. That goes on the wall, those little white enamel things they put on the wall and then the light bulb goes in. Yeah, because you don't know too, right? Because when they come into your house, they could be kind of looking around to see what you have available, right? They could even have a camera on them, just walk around and they're scoping your house, right? And then when you're not home, they already know where everything is and they just have to go in real quickly and go boom, 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 and then they're out of there, right? Yeah. Better to be safe. We have 24-hour lock here, right? So anybody wants to come to visit me, which doesn't happen very often, but if they did, they would have to call up or throw a stone or something at the window here in order to get my attention, right? Yeah, I keep my door lock all the time, Kathy. Oh, in Cold Blood. Was that the black and white with Robert Blake? Was that his name? Robert Blake? I'm just trying to think. Where the black and white, oh no, that was the onion field I'm thinking about. No, I am right? Oh, okay. I used to love movies. Like movies were my thing, right? Until computers came. And then when computers came, oh yeah. I don't even have a TV anymore. I haven't watched TV in over a year. I haven't watched any episodes of Big Brother this season. Haven't watched any. Yeah, just about just about this. That's what oh sorry. Am I doing? I'm just trying to point to the prairie dodgers not there. Just about that. There you go. That's what I'm about. Yeah. Truman Capote. That's right. That's right, Kathy. Yeah. Wouldn't that be great if you just get rid of your cable vision, just keep your internet? That would take one bill off the plate. You can watch all your shows. You can watch all your shows on a computer now, but it's not fun on a phone, right? Because everything is so tiny. But yeah, if you have a computer, I watch videos. I watch. It's always just one video after another video. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think I couldn't even think to how many videos I watch a week. Yeah, couldn't even think. 50, 100, a lot. But I don't go anywhere else, right? Because I'm a Google girl. I'm on Google, right? So I do YouTube and then I do Instagram and I do Facebook. Everything is just to share though, right? But now that I picked up the Instagram, well, that's and I'm going to have to do a post soon for my Instagram too. But I hope you guys all subscribe to me over there. It's really fun. Wait till you see how skinny I get. Yeah. Go out and buy some nice outfits. Like I said, I pulled out all my spring and summer clothes last night and I started switching, right? Started packing my winter stuff and started folding and sorting out all my spring and summer stuff so I can see what kind of outfits I actually have, right? So I'm just doing a professional side on the left-hand side of my closet and then I just do all my casual wear on my right-hand side of the closet, right? But it's a lot of work and a lot of bags of clothes that I haven't seen in years. So I'm pulling it all out because I want to do like a charity pile and take that up to the Salvation Army or get rid of any old clothes or clothes that I said one day I'm gonna grow into it and just are too out of style now and stuff and just throw it out, right? I just need to start throwing things out. That's the plan this week is every day I am throwing stuff out, cleaning stuff out. I need to make space. We have something called giveaway weekend here. I don't know if any other provinces or states have this, but here in Winnipeg, we have something called giveaway weekend. And what you do is and it's usually on a long weekend, but it was this weekend, this month. And you're allowed to put anything you don't want onto the boulevard. And what people do is they just drive up and down the streets and just pick up whatever. It's for recycling, right? So the streets on this weekend are so busy during the days because people are just driving up and down the streets picking up stuff, right? Like if I look out my window right now, there'll be all kinds of there'll be couches and chairs and furniture and toys and clothes and stuff from the garage, right? You're allowed to give anything you want away and get rid of it, right? My brother-in-law put a great big huge monster TV that he'll never get rid of because he put the box of parts beside it. Who's going to pick up a TV that big with a big box of parts sitting beside it? I know I wouldn't. I would just drive right by. But yeah, that's what we do. It's lots of fun. But do you guys do anything like that in your provinces or states? Because it's such a great way to recycle. And what is garbage to one person is treasure to another, right? You know, it can always be given to somebody who could use it. So yeah, it's a great thing. The only thing is, if it doesn't get taken away, it's your responsibility to get rid of it or put it back where you took it from, right? So yeah, so that weekend you got to be real careful that you don't put your garden pots and stuff out onto the boulevard. Otherwise, somebody's going to run off with it that weekend, right? Dumpster diving. Now that puts a story into my head. My first apartment, I was 18 years old, and I was so excited about getting my own apartment and getting out of my house. I was ready to go. And I furnished my apartment from things I found down the back alleys, right? And I found this Asian rug, right? And it was all beat up and smelly, and even the threads were all worn off and everything. And I threw it. I took it. I took it to the apartment. And I threw it on the floor, and that was the carpet for the living room. Well, I was in the basement, in a bachelor suite in the basement, and the apartment block flooded, and I got $3,000 for that carpet. It was something I pulled out of a garbage pail, one of those dumpsters, those big dumpsters, right? Yeah. I guess it was some kind of fancy carpet, but it was in really, really bad shape when I got it. But I'm sure yeah, so I used to do. Oh, but here's another one about dumpster diving now that we're on okay, topic. Everybody tell a dumpster diving story if you have one, because here's a good one. So when I was a kid, I was definitely a dumpster diver. Me and my sisters, we lived in a big apartment block, brand new complex on fresh land, right? So there were gullies and valleys in behind the apartment block, and we used to play down there. It was like fairyland, right? And we dumpster dived the big bin out behind our apartment block, and we found these lipsticks, right? And we grabbed all these lipsticks and we went out into the parking lot, and we took these big rocks and we were just pounding on these things. And the next thing you know, there were like 3 cop cars came zooming, and they were like zooming all around us, this cop car, and we were like there with the rock in the parking lot of the apartment block. And I guess somebody saw us. They weren't lipsticks, they were big shotgun shells. I thought they were lipsticks, and I was trying to open them up so I could get the lipstick out of them, and they turned out to be shotgun shells. And then I lied. And this is something you don't do in my household, right? And I lied because they asked me where I got the shotgun shells, and I said, "Oh, I just found them in the gully." But really, I found them in the big garbage bin, right? But yeah, we could have killed ourselves. I couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 years old. Could have killed myself because I didn't know what shotgun shells were, eh? Yeah, Andrew, you would find good treasures because you like your books, right? And you know your books. So when you go to those tables, you know what would be of value, right? I have a few really nice books too that I found, like I just scored accidentally, right? At garage sales or book sales and stuff. But you spot them and you know right away, right? And sometimes you find the signatures, right? And actually, I was just reading. I had a funny experience. I was meditating the other day, right? And I was doing an open meditation where you don't, it's just rain sounds. I just use rain sounds, right? And you just let any thoughts come into your mind and everything. And I thought of this old etiquette book, and I saw myself walking to this dresser and pulling out this book and then pulling over 3 pages. Now I couldn't read what was on the pages, but I saw he was like I was pointing at it, right? And then I come out of my meditation, whatever. I didn't think anything of it, but then a few days later, oh, where did I put that book? It is right here. A few days later, because I'm having, I see signs everywhere. I thought of this little thought that I had in a meditation. So I didn't run. I walked to the little dresser, like their little, I don't know what you call them. They're tall, skinny dressers. They're used for socks and underwear and stuff like that. So I went and I opened up the page where I saw it, and I said, it'll be nothing, but it'll be fun to see what it is, right? So I saw the page, and I'll see where that page is. Here's the page right here. This was the page. This was the page. Now I could have remembered it because I think maybe last year I pulled it out, and it's an old etiquette book, right? It's an old etiquette book, I think from 1909. So okay, so I thought that was pretty neat. Here, just let me pull this light out so I can read what it says, right? Because it pertains to me actually, right? So I'm looking for signs, right? So I look, and what does it say? It says life and its influences. Oh, okay. Page number 11. So I come over here to page number 11, and this is what it said. It said, the aim of this work is to make people happier through knowledge. All people will not act, though they may know what is best and right to do. But we have a buoyant faith that many will act on learning what is best to do, not perfectly perhaps, but sufficiently to largely improve the habits of life and to give more peace, joy, and pleasure to humanity. It blew my mind because this is the stuff I'm studying right now. Like, and just to have a thought and go into the dresser, like, oh, just for fun, just to fun. Coincidence? Maybe. Not likely, though. But I thought maybe people would find that interesting, right? Yeah. I'm all about coincidences. Oh, I also have a dream. Maybe we'll do the next live. When I was 23, my dad died, right? A few months later, I had such a vivid dream that it called to me to write the dream down. And it's just in these school book binders like I use, right? And I wrote it down in the binder, and just as a memory, I kept it. It was something I wrote about a dream I had just shortly after my dad died. And now with the stuff that I'm studying and stuff, it brought it to mind, and I read it, and I didn't really understand. It was all about death and stuff like that, right? And then I put it back away, and then this week I pulled it out because in one of my readings it was about something about a key, right? To find the key. And I went, that writings that I wrote down mentioned a key. So I ran, pulled the book out, and then I would start like, wow, Yeah, like I said, I'm finding signs in everything these days. Is Kim going? You didn't say, did she say whether or not she was feeling better? Yeah, she was sick there for a little while. I meant to ask her if she was feeling better. Let's just go back onto those comments there. Night, Kim. Yeah, it's really funny because this is not my first etiquette book, right? Like, I have always had etiquette books. I actually grabbed this etiquette book because I think it was something that's always been around our house since I was a kid, right? But all the stuff was going to like donations after my mother passed away. And I have a love for books, not necessarily having time to read them, but I love old books, right? And I love history. So I didn't let the books go. So I just grabbed all the old books and I brought them I brought them here. So this is like my 2 or 3. But yeah, in the early 1900s, there were a lot of these books. So now that I understand, because I've browsed through this book, but now that I understand what type of person actually wrote this book, now I would be interested to read, because they're very biased in this book too, right? Because they talk about, your wife. They don't talk about girlfriends or anything like that. They're like really, really high strung, like don't mess around. Like even here, right? Like can you see this? Where you have a picture of how each one, if they do this, how they turn out, and if they did this, this is how they would turn out. Oh, sorry, up here, sorry, you know. So it's just the opposites of each other. So I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, so yeah. That's what I do to entertain myself. And I'm not even eating my supper. I made chicken tonight. Oh, wonderful, Pat. It wasn't a photograph. It was just a drawing, but yeah, really nice. I liked it too. And good messages, right? They can still be applied today, right? Just you just have to update the clothes and make it for the kids that we have today, right? But there's got to be some kind of etiquette. Kids are growing up without any, like, they're going to have so many problems when they grow up because of it. Yeah. It's scary to think, right? All those wonderful minds and yeah. Like I said, I was watching a program, about Seattle and what a difficult time they're having with the homeless and the drug addicts there, right? My sister likes those romance magazines too. Yeah. No, I couldn't waste my time. That's like watching wrestling. Sorry, guys. Yeah. But women watch soap operas, right? So yeah, the guys got to have their soap opera, and I guess that's wrestling, right? You said that already, Kathy, and you stuck around. You have a great night, Kathy. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, I don't have a lot of books anymore. I used to do paperbacks all the time. You would never see me go anywheres with a paperback in my purse, right? I have not read. Well, I read a lot, but they're articles online, right? They're not novels or anything like that. This book here that I'm reading, I just started this one last night, is because it was sitting on my sister's end table, and I asked if I could take it last week, and she said no. And then I asked her again yesterday, and she says, "Okay, go ahead and take it," because I wanted to read it, right? And yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's better than I thought it was going to be. But I shouldn't expect so, because it was on the New York Times bestseller list, right? So it must be a good book, right? Yeah. So what else is going on tonight? I like trilogies. Always like trilogies. Like family trilogies, generations, those kind. I like Stephen King trilogies. I like horror novels. But I don't know if I could say that I like this stuff, because I haven't read novels like, trying to think. I don't think I've read a novel in maybe 10 years. A long time. A long time. Yeah, a long time. I haven't read novels, and I used to love novels. I'd read a couple of novels every week, even as a young kid, right? Yeah, I had that imagination. You get into a book, right, and you make up your own world in the book. Yeah, yeah. I used to love to read, but now I'm in the computer age, right? And because this is what I love doing, right? So I would much rather spend my time online, right? And it's just like anybody else, you like gardening, you like working on cars. I like to be online. Yeah. Beulah Land. I think, did they make a movie, Beulah Land? Maybe. It sounds familiar. Okay. Is that what you're having for dinner tonight, Owen? Is chicken and rice? I'm having chicken, banana peppers, mushrooms, and tomatoes, and it's all cold now. I haven't had any gluten in over a week now. I'm so proud of myself. I banned myself from the bakery. It was so funny. I walked into the bakery yesterday and yeah, I got the scoot. Yeah, I got the scoot good. But the deli's right next to the bakery too, right? So well, and I guess I'm not going to be using that either because usually I just get Hungarian salami. I really like Hungarian salami. And then I like to put it on raisin bread with provolone cheese and butter and pepper and mustard. Yum. Yeah. But it's so expensive. Get a little amount of meat, like this much, and you pay like over $10 for it. Yeah. I guess because it takes so long to cure, right? Oh yes, I remember Leslie Ann Warren. Yeah, she was popular for a very long time, wasn't she? Yeah, for a very long time. Andrew's all over the place tonight. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody out there missed Sharon got her passport. I keep saying it because I was so excited about it, Sharon. I was so excited to read that. I couldn't wait to email you back right away. I can't believe you just jumped on it right away like that. Yeah, I always see those little outdoor libraries, take me libraries, right? On the boulevards and stuff, but I never take, right? Because I know I would just get so busy with something else, and that's a book that somebody else might enjoy, right? That I would just be taking and putting away till a rainy day. And Don Johnson, yeah, that's Miami Vice. That's the guy from Miami Vice, right? I've never written an ebook yet. I just asked my sister yesterday because she gets these things, they're called PIFs, right? Because she's a big executive. These big companies, they send her little gifts every once in a while, right? And she gets little iPads and, laptops and stuff like that. So I asked her the next one that she got, if I could have it, right? She just got a Gucci purse from one of the companies that she takes care of, and she gave it to my sister as a gift. So yeah, Gucci purse is nice. Yeah. I buy Walmart purses. Just gets the job done, right? Yeah, I'm really sorry. I thought I'd go live tonight and I would have a cheat list going on. So I would have some topics to talk about and stuff. And yeah, we're just pulling them out of the comments tonight. I haven't made a list of absolutely anything. I've got all kinds of notes, but it's just stuff that I'm studying and stuff, right? But I got a ton of it. Three of these school books I went through this week, right? And I just scribble in them. I just jot in them, right? I just make notes. Sometimes I go back and overread it, but sometimes I don't. But I do throw them all together my office bag there, so that if I do need the information, I knew that it's in there, right? Because I do know it's the thing when you write it down, it imprints better, right? When you write things down instead of just reading. Like right now, I'm studying this place that I'm going to be a tour guide for, right? So I really want to get their story down packed. So I've been studying, their information, right? Of their organization and everything. So because I want to do a good job. That I'm reading online, but at the same time, I'm writing it all down, right? Because if you write it down, it's more likely to imprint, right? I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I know I find it very helpful to write things down if I need to remember. And even if I'm not going to refer back to it, just writing it down, it sticks. Had to clean the kitchen. Yeah, Andrew just ran downstairs to the laundry room. Kind of a strange life that I have, eh? Everybody just pops in, does their chores, takes off, comes back. Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. Have a great night, Pat. So, Andrew, that's all you've been doing this week is getting ready for the move. What does WB stand for, Owen? WB. Oh, bile. No. Oh, Nancy was here the whole time. See, she's all sickly in her bed. Oh, Nancy. You have a great night. I hope you feel absolutely terrific. I am sending you all kinds of wonderful stuff, Nancy. I really am. Yeah, I'm going to put one in for you tonight for sure. For sure I will, Nancy. Take care of yourself. Oh, inspection. Yeah. When I said it, I said, no, I don't think he was moving. You would have told me if he was moving. Yeah. Isn't that awful? Oh, poor Nancy. But that's what it is, too, right? It could happen to any one of us. But it's nice that, that she can come in here and, yeah, she knows that we got her back and wish her well, right? Yeah, it's pretty neat how we made this absolute terrific crew on our lives. And we get a few more views every time I do the lives. Oh, I'm not sure if I can move. It's going to take me forever to go through my apartment. I got little cubby holes and knickknacks that I had places all the time. I just got to get, I just, that it can all go. Yeah. It can let's just get it out and let's get my place cleaned up and ready for summer. The air conditioner is installed and it's ready to go. So I'm looking forward to the days when it gets really, really hot and I get to turn on the air conditioner. And the leaves are coming out on the trees now too. So now I'm going to go do my channel art, right? And all my thumbnails. So like I said, keep your eye open if you see a different for my thumbnails. I'm going to go and see if I can get some nice nature, pictures for my channel art. And that will be the plan, I think, for next week. Maybe this weekend, when I go out with Ray, that maybe I can get some nice photos. I got a lot of nice photos this week. Yeah, lots. I'll be uploading them onto my YouTube channel. But YouTube, my Instagram. But I still have my Instagram post to do tonight, and I have to make my list for tomorrow. And I haven't even been into my analytics and answered any comments on my on my video that I uploaded tonight. If you haven't watched my video, I uploaded a video tonight. So make sure that you go check out my video. And I guess we'll call it a night and have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, not tomorrow. We're not going to see you tomorrow. Please. I know I'm going to be busy. We'll see you. We'll maybe see you next week. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.